Welcome back to AFAX, your number one stop to entertainment and trending news. Now, it's very evident that at this point, Mulamwah and his ex, Sonnie, are not able to meet eye to eye. When it comes to co-parenting, they have been unable to just be friends and peacefully co-parent. So much that has been played on the social streets. Some stories we have covered here. Carol putting out that she took out Mulamwah's name from their daughter's birth certificate. Mulamwah also standing out that he does send upkeep for his daughter and this money is reversed. But let's just put that aside. In the spirit of they have accepted that they cannot co-parent, there is a challenge that is currently going on. I am this, and because I'm this is what I do. And Mulamwah joined that challenge for the baby daddy challenge. And this got the internet in a blast. It was hilarious. I also found it very funny, but he also made it clear that this was just comedy, nothing. He was not throwing jabs at his ex. As you can see, tumefikiwa, challenge accepted, ni comedy tu, musiweke mambo mingi ndani. So he actually gave a disclaimer asking everyone who was going to watch it to just know this is pure comedy. Please do not read too much into it. Let's go through that clip for those who might have missed it.
Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Everybody thinks I'm the problem. Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Kila baby mama ananichukia. Haki tafadhali auntie, sio mimi nilikupatia mimba. Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Mtoto alishaambiwa na anajua nilikufa last year. Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Nikitesa wanasema naumiza ex. Na mimi niko tu maisha yangu. Sasa nisioe. Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Mtoto namuoneanga online. Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Bado najipanga kwa sababu unajua kuna siku ndahitajika. Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Nimeblokiwa. Of course, I'm a baby daddy in Kenya. Hakuna mtu ataniamini. Lakini ni sawa.
Now that left netizens in laughter. They were literally having a field day with it. And when Sonie, the ex to Mulamwah, joined in and also put her own challenge as a baby mama, the internet went crazy. Basically, these are just two parents who have not been able to co-parent, but also making fun of the situation. Nothing too much on it.
Of course, I'm a toxic baby mama. Hata ex akinitext na pseudo account ati anonymous. Hata yona block. Yes, of course I'm a toxic baby mama. Kayla is not my kid. Ataendelea kumuonea online. Of course I'm a toxic baby mama. Akikuyu to be precise. Tutihaka huwa mashoro. Of course I'm a toxic baby mama. I told my daughter babake aligongwa na train akiwa kazi ya reli. I'm a toxic baby mama. Mimi ndo upatia baby daddy content. He can't do without me.
So this challenge seemed to have not sat well with Mulamwah, who felt maybe he was being directly attacked by his baby mama, Sonnie. I don't know, guys, when you look at his content, do you feel that he also provoked Sonnie? We will be getting into that because we'll see the documents and some of the things that he had requested not to be done through his lawyer. Because right now he has taken to his social media stating, let us meet in court. It's not clear, is it because Carol in her video mentioned their daughter's name, and that signified to Mulamwah that this was a direct attack to him. So together with the documents that we'll be getting to see, Mulamwah shared this. Leonie Ali kickoff. If you have time, you can read. Don't be quick to point fingers. Mambo ni court sasa. Diplomacy failed. Let's try it in new tones. Don't judge, always pray. So he's taking legal action. So this is the first letter that he shared, which was dated 26th September 2022. So that is over 1 year ago. And this letter refers to parental responsibility agreement in respect to their daughter. So going real quick through it, it says, since the birth of the minor over a year ago, you have made it difficult and almost impossible for our client to enjoy a working relationship with the minor, thereof damaging the minor's right to enjoy fatherly love and responsibility. You have made it as a precondition that for our client to be involved in the minor's welfare, he needs to meet extraneous demands and conditions which you keep shifting on a daily basis. You have been commercializing the minor's image for your own good with little concern for the minor's well-being and our client's right to grant consent. You have continued to make disparaging remarks against our client, which remarks you are well aware are wrong. You have made these remarks with the sole intentions of wanting our client to damage his reputation and hence lose his livelihood, which is tied to his image. You have gone as far as directly soliciting for termination of his endorsements and employment. In safeguarding the interest of the minor, our client demands as follows: you desist with immediate effect conducting defamatory interviews and making postings about our client. Our client shall equally reciprocate. So it's not clear if now this is what has put Mulamwah to say they need to meet in court now moving forward, because she perhaps posted that reply and it was about him. Well, let's continue. He also puts out our clients be granted access to the minor in the following terms: at least 2 consecutive days every alternate weekend, Friday 5 p.m. to Sunday 5 p.m. Our client will pick the minor from a place to be agreed upon. The client will also have the right to take the minor to his rural home to meet his paternal family for a period of 7 consecutive days. The child shall not make any commercial endorsements without a proper discussion and consent of both parents. All purported endorsements agreements in place should be shared with our client for his review of the terms. There shall be no social media postings of the minor without the consent of both parents. Our client shall share the cost of raising the minor as follows: he will cater for school and school-related expenses in a school agreed to by both parents once the minor turns 3 years old. He will take out medical insurance for the minor, both inpatient and outpatient, within his financial ability. He shall send to you a monthly stipend to be discussed and agreed upon towards upkeep of the minor. We propose a virtual meeting to agree on the foregoing, pursuant to which we shall prepare a parental responsibility agreement for execution by both parties. Kindly note our client is very keen on putting in place an amicable arrangement for the welfare of the minor away from the online excitement and really implores that you give this positive consideration. So this other letter is recently dated just a couple of days ago because it's 1st February 2024 and it is notice of intentions to sue for defamation and child abuse. So it says we refer to the above matter and further to our letter dated 26th September, which did not elicit a response. So that is the letter that we went through. We write to you on behalf of our client, David Oyando, who expresses deep concerns over the recent defamatory statements made by you through your YouTube channel, Carol Mudhoni, and has instructed us to address this matter as we hereunder do. Now, this makes sense now. The reason why he has sent his lawyers to Carol, it's not because of the challenge that we saw. It is because of the video that she did on YouTube, that is Ask Me Anything response. And she did that video. I think that is the same video where she mentioned that she had taken Mulamwah's name out of the child's birth certificate. And he states here in the video, you implied that our client is a deadbeat father and asserted that he has neglected his parental responsibilities. You created the false impression that our client has refused and or declined to share the cost of raising the minor. This is despite your own acknowledgement that on several occasions our client has sent you money via M-Pesa for upkeep, which money you have reversed back to our client without offering a reason. Further, you publicly admitted to removing our client's name from the birth certificate and renaming the minor without our client's consent. Your accusations are not only untrue but also detrimental to our client's personal and professional reputation, as he is a public figure. Your defamatory statements have caused significant harm to our client's reputation among right-thinking members of society. The consequence of your actions have been exposing our client to online bullying, ridicule, and threats of personal harm. It is our client's position that you are intent on building an online career on the back of humiliating our client and the minor. You are so keen on commercializing the breakup that you will stop at nothing to dehumanize our client and the minor. Kindly note that your actions are illegal and in total breach of the minor's right to privacy, identity, and the right to access her father. Moreover, our client has always been willing to engage with you on matters concerning the child, as the law mandates equal parental responsibility responsibility regardless of the marital status. Parental responsibility is not tied to romance between the parents as you would like the world to believe. Given the severity of these false allegations, our client demands as follows: you publicly retract the defamatory statements and offer a public apology. The retraction and apology shall be given the same prominence as the defamatory statements. You immediately delete all images and videos of the minor from your YouTube channel as you are commercializing the minor on a channel that you are using to propagate abusive and defamatory content. You share with us a copy of the minor's current birth certificate and a written explanation for the reason behind altering the minor's name without our client's consent. Kindly note that our client is willing to afford you 10 days from the date of receipt of this letter to comply as set out above. We hope that you will take this matter seriously, as failure to comply will result in the initiation of court action on account of defamation and child abuse to your detriment as to the appurtenant costs. So following these documents that he posted on his social media, there have been some sort of backlash from netizens who are saying, you also denied the child, why are you taking your baby mama to court? As you can see, mbona upeleke baby mama court yet ulisema mtoto si wako, are you normal? Someone says, this guy already said the child is not his, what does he want? But you said the baby is not yours, what changed? Someone says, unajua nacheka kwa nini, haya ni maajabu, yani ukane mtoto alafu uende court. But pia wewe Mulamwah, you said that the child is not yours, sahi mambo ni court, I side with Sonnie. Someone else says, but you provoke everything, she just replied what you post. I think this is someone who has not gone through the court document, because now we know this has nothing to do with those challenges they were doing. Someone says, Kenyans will not support you, by the way, you denied the kid, hatuwezi sahau. So that is where things stand currently between Mulamwah and Carol Sonnie. She has not responded to this post by Mulamwah, whether she will be issuing an apology as stated within 10 days. She still has some time. Today's on the 5th, so she still has 5 more days for this. So let's just see how this will play out. In case of any update, definitely I'll bring it right here, but that is where they stand at this moment. You're up to date. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified once you have any new updates. Catch you on the next one. Bye bye.